The RV411 may sit in Samsung's entry-level range, but it certainly doesn't look like it. The tough, ribbed two-tone metal lid gives the RV411 an air of quality that belies its budget roots. The textured metal lid with its silver and black two-tone finish looks great and sets the scene for the whole design of the RV411. Opening the lid reveals that the inside looks almost as good as the outside. The screen bezel and wrist rest are finished in matte silver, while the keyboard surround is a glossy black. I've seen notebooks costing twice as much that don't look as good as this one. At 2.2 kilograms, the RV411 isn't too heavy either. Ideal if you're looking for an affordable notebook that you can carry around with you every day. The black keyboard surround does mean that the keys get lost to a certain degree. That said, Samsung has circled each of the cursor keys in a pale blue, so it's easy to locate them at a glance. Once you have your fingers in place, the keyboard of the RV411 is a joy to use. The feel, response and travel of each key makes for a supremely comfortable typing experience, even for extended periods of time. If budget notebooks generally compromise keyboard quality, it's clear that nobody told Samsung. The touchpad doesn't let the RV411 down either, providing accurate pointer manipulation as well as multi-touch ability. You want to pinch to zoom, two-finger scroll and rotate from the touchpad? No problem. So the screen must be where Samsung cut corners, right? Wrong. The RV411 features an LED backlit widescreen display that provides rich, vivid colours and deep blacks. And with a resolution of 1366 by 768, you've got loads of desktop real estate too. Where the price has been potentially kept down is in the component configuration. You can spec your RV411 with an entry-level Intel Celeron CPU and only 1GB of memory if you want to keep costs to a minimum. However, you can also spec an Intel Core i5 processor and 4GB of memory to make the RV411 something of a powerhouse. Again, storage options run from a 250GB hard disk all the way up to a 640GB drive. Likewise, you can opt for a standard DVD-ROM drive or go for a full-fat DVD writer, while the NVIDIA GeForce 315M graphics adapter comes with either 512MB and 1GB memory complements. Basically, there's an RV411 configuration to suit your need and budget. I should mention these are all factory options and can vary depending on where you buy it. The vast majority of the RV411's connectivity resides on the left edge of the chassis. Here you'll find an HDMI port to send a digital video signal to an external monitor or HDTV, as well as a VGA port to output an analog video signal. There's a network port for the gigabit Ethernet adapter, assuming you don't want to use the built-in Wi-Fi, along with a microphone and headphone socket. The SD card reader is a nice touch and will make getting your photos of your digital camera easy. Finally, you get 3 USB 2 ports, 2 on the left and 1 on the right. There's no USB 3 connectors, but you can have absolutely everything on a budget notebook. Despite its budget nature, the RV411 still has some pretty cool Samsung tricks up its sleeve, like Fast Start. Fast Start will put the notebook into a deep sleep rather than shutting it down, which means that it can be up and running in a matter of seconds. You also get Bluetooth 3 built in, providing a high-speed wireless link with an external device like a mobile phone. Ideal for getting all your photos and videos off your phone. Even the battery hasn't been ignored, with Samsung's Express Charge ensuring that the RV411 can get fully juiced up in the shortest possible time. The RV411 is a great-looking, well-designed notebook that's light enough to be your constant companion. The fact that it's also very affordable is simply the icing on the cake.